And of course, now, and I want to wish you the condolences on the passing of your father, who was just an incredible icon in this industry. What are some of the things that you still hold with you today in terms of the business side that you utilize today? Because you've been an entrepreneur in this business too. And what are some of those things that your dad taught you and you saw him do that you still utilize right now?
Gosh, I don't know where to start. My grandmother did everything in this business except wrestle. She promoted. She started as literally selling wrestling tickets in 1946 and worked her way up to what we would call a CFO of the promotion. So I'm third generation, and I always think back and the simple life lessons. I never heard the term, and she never really used the term. My dad would use it, but just kind of napkin math. When you're going into a deal, it's not real hard. Just kind of look on one side of the ledger and put down expenses and pad those. And on the other side, put down what kind of revenue you're going to make. And most of the time, discount that by much more than you feel comfortable. Those kind of things. That's kind of a business mindset. But as far as in ring, and I think that's what we're here to talk about a lot of bit, is at the end of the day, this is a huge sports town now. We're very relatable. We're sports entertainment. So obviously everyone knows we're not true sport and we're not just entertainment. It's a very, very physical form with a lot of outlandish things. And, we're on television, but we're really playing a part of an extension of our own personality. Tom Cruise plays a role. Dwayne Johnson now plays a role. Professional wrestling is really an extension of our personality. And when we get into that, we're not really playing a role. We are the role. And with that being said, you have to connect emotionally with your audience. If you don't, you can do a series of moves. And today's athletes in professional wrestling are mind-blowing in so many ways. Some of the things that the guys can do that are so athletically gifted. But the real basics of this business, and that's one of the things that my dad taught me, man, he would the proverbial beat my head, just ingrain it into me, because that's, we did weekly shows. I wrestled in Memphis 52 weeks a year. So you did a TV show 52 times, but you also did a live event 52 times. So the episodic nature of that really brought us as a family in kind of a mindset that weekly Dynamite, weekly Rampage, competition is weekly Raw and SmackDown. So when the audience gets to know you, they have to connect emotionally. If they do not connect emotionally with you, love me or hate me, your desire is to have a reaction. If you don't do that, just check out. I mean, I don't know if you're into NBA basketball, but as the playoffs roll along and everybody, maybe in this part of the country, who knows, either you wanted to see the Warriors go or the Lakers roll, because we know Steph Curry, we know LeBron James, we know these teams, we know the coaches, we know the personalities. Denver's a fantastic team and probably going to roll through whoever wins the East. That being said, we don't have an emotional connection to that team. And so whether it's sport or you're doing a Hollywood blockbuster, you got to connect emotionally. If you don't, candidly, you're in the wrong business.